I want to share with you now a quick guide or checklist to help you assess the quality of a kid's app. So point number 1 in our checklist, is the app interactive and skill engaging? So the 2 questions you want to ask yourself here are: 1, does the app get your child to actively apply their skills rather than passively consume content? Number 2, does it provide meaningful feedback to guide your child's progress? And this is also very important. We need feedback, and the right feedback in the right moment to learn. Moving on to point number 2 in our safety quality checklist, is the app research-based? Okay, the questions you want to answer here are: number 1, is the app grounded in educational research? Number 2, is there solid proof that the educational parts of the app are well designed? Moving on to point number 3 in our checklist, does it have a clear scope and sequence? In other words, is there a clear progression of skills? Does the app follow a structured curriculum, or is it just a random collection of activities sort of dumped in there without any sort of classification? Point number 4 in our checklist, make sure it avoids over gamification. Does the app really prioritize learning goals over entertainment? Is gamification used to enhance learning rather than distract from it? Okay, this is such a big one, so I want to stand on this a little. Okay, so some apps, even some kids' educational apps, are going to abuse the use of really exciting, really fun stuff. You know, you've collected stickers and now you can play this little game and ding, 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 and you've got this, you've got that, party, party, party. Just to make the app more fun, but especially to get your child asking for more. This is so counterproductive. It really distracts children from learning. In the end, the app is all about these little things you collect, these little sound effects, these little games you can play. Plus, it drives many children crazy, obsessed over these rewards and these little games. These apps are using, in my opinion, addictive components to keep children in the app. So gamification for the sake of gamification is a no-no. A clarification here, just in case I wasn't clear enough or this can lead to misinterpretations. This doesn't mean the app you choose has to be boring or that it can't have games or some sort of reward system. No, that is not what I meant, okay? Play-based learning is great, it's so fantastic for young children. But the games need to have a purpose, they need to be educational, and they shouldn't be overstimulating. We should avoid apps that ingrain addictive elements in their reward system. Getting excited about your progress is fantastic, and getting some sort of reward is fantastic too, but the rewards shouldn't torpedo the learning experience, and they shouldn't drive children so crazy, okay? So moving on to point number 5, is the app ad-free? Ideally, we don't want ads in kids' apps, especially for young children, okay? Point number 6, can the app adjust to your child's needs? Okay, so we are looking for things like, does the app offer a placement assessment, or does it adapt to your child's skill level, or can you customize the experience somehow? If you want to learn even more about this topic, I recommend you watch this other video in the channel where I interviewed an expert on kids technology and education. This was a super insightful conversation. I truly recommend you watch. If you're interested in this topic, the link to that interview will also be in the video description, along with the rest of the links to the apps we've seen today.
This video is a fragment of a longer video in the channel where I talk about educational apps for young kids in way more detail. Click here to watch it.